Hey guys, it's Deepak Shukla here again, founder at Serpwizz, and welcome back to more explanations on how to read our reports. Head over to serpwizz.com to get your own free instant SEO report if you're wondering. So basically, we're looking now at the area of GZIP compression. Now, interestingly, I don't know what the G part stands for, so I'm going to give that a Google. But basically, GZIP compression is taking your website's code and compressing it, okay? You can compress it from by up to like 90%, as you saw, 84.5% savings. This is me looking at pearllemon.com and to see what kind of results we're generating. And GZIP compression can definitely improve ultimately your page load, how cluttered your HTML is, which is therefore how easily your page gets read by Google and therefore indexed and crawled, indexed, and all of that good stuff. So I do think it has a decent amount of SEO benefits. So GZIP compression is something that I believe enable. I'm trying to think if there certainly in the WordPress CMS there's plugins that do that, but I also whacked it open. Let's just have a look at. I always like cross-referencing live with the Googles to see. GZIP compression means your web page loads faster than for website users. We've discussed that. Sends a compressed file to the user's browser, which then downloads it and unpacks it. So that's another layer that I wasn't, I guess, aware of, and it reduces the size of the file by up to 90%, so they require less data usage. And let's just quickly check also why they are considered to be quite important for SEO. I'm genuinely curious, and in here you can head over to GZIP, and you can of course check out GZIP individually if you've got a client and you want to check this specific thing. Is something that is a method of compressing files for faster network transfers. This allows your web server to provide smaller file sizes that load faster for your website users, which is fantastic. So if we go in one by one, let's just take a quick look. How to fix issues. You know what? Let's look at what does GZIP mean? What does GZIP mean? GZIP, GNU zip, General Network User Zip. Let's have a look on Wikipedia. It's a file format and software application used for file compression and decompression. Program. Okay, so it's really just the name of the is a file format. Okay, so there you go. Like WinZip, you've got GZIP. So that's answered that question there. The next question is so in GitHub, you can find GZIP configurations. Why do flag it? So this is why. So nothing that amazingly useful there. How it helps your site's SEO. Deflate or zip, GZIP. So there's deflate as well, which it comes automatically with the Apache server. GZIP needs to be installed and requires a bit more work to install, but GZIP does achieve a higher compression rate. So that's why probably I talked about the installation of it, because it requires higher compression. Deflate is a better selection if you have more than 1,000 visitors a day. So that's a consideration to look into with your development team. I wasn't aware of Deflate as being an alternative above 1,000 users a day. That's something definitely more in developer land. When was this written? March 6, 2021. So it does make sense. So setting up file compression with Deflate, we won't look at that. Verify it. They've got a site checking tool like we have, which is cool. And then why are we doing this? It's about the browser request. Web server sends file, and now it's a much smaller file. So I think that setting up the server, I won't go too much into the depths of this, because I think that this is enough for you to how to enable it. Software application, how does it work? Cool, guys, look, I think that hopefully is helpful. So when you get a report from a client, or you give a report to a client even, that's what to consider when you're looking at the world of GZIP compression. So I hope that was useful. Catch you in the next one.